Alan Turing, a name synonymous with the dawn of the digital age, was a British mathematician, logician, and cryptanalyst, whose groundbreaking work laid the foundation for modern computing. Born on June 23, 1912, Turing's life was marked by immense intellectual achievements and personal struggles that ultimately changed the course of history. Alan Matheson Turing was born in Maida Vale, London on June 23, 1912. His parents, Julius Matheson Turing and Ethel Sarah Turing, were part of the British upper middle class. Julius worked in the Indian Civil Service, which meant that Alan's early years were marked by a certain level of privilege and access to education. However, his parents' frequent travels due to his father's job meant that Alan and his older brother John were often left in the care of foster parents. This early separation from his parents may have contributed to his independent and introspective nature. From a young age, Turing showed an extraordinary aptitude for mathematics and science. Even as a child, he was fascinated by numbers and patterns, often spending hours solving complex puzzles and problems. His natural curiosity and intelligence were evident to those around him, and he quickly outpaced his peers in these subjects. His early education took place at St. Michael S., a day school in St. Leonards-on-Sea, where his teachers recognized his remarkable abilities. They encouraged his parents to nurture his talents, which led to his enrollment in more challenging academic environments. He attended Sherborne School, a prestigious boarding school in Dorset, where his talents were evident despite the school's emphasis on classical education over scientific subjects. Sherborne was known for its rigorous curriculum and high academic standards, but it focused primarily on the humanities such as Latin and Greek, rather than the sciences. This was a source of frustration for Turing, who found the classical subjects less engaging. Nevertheless, he excelled in mathematics and science, often working on his own projects and experiments outside of the classroom. His teachers at Sherborne recognized his brilliance, but they were sometimes puzzled by his unconventional approach to learning. Turing's interest in science was sparked by reading the works of Albert Einstein and other scientists. He was particularly inspired by Einstein's theories of relativity, which challenged conventional notions of space and time. This intellectual curiosity drove him to explore the frontiers of scientific knowledge, and he began to develop his own ideas about the nature of the universe. Turing's passion for science was not limited to theoretical concepts. He was also deeply interested in practical applications. He built his own laboratory at home, where he conducted experiments in chemistry and physics, often with improvised equipment. His voracious reading habits and relentless pursuit of knowledge set him apart from his peers and laid the foundation for his future contributions to science and mathematics. Despite struggling with the classical curriculum, his passion for learning never waned. Turing was determined to pursue his interests, even if it meant going against the grain. He often spent his free time reading scientific journals and books, and he corresponded with leading mathematicians and scientists of the day. His persistence paid off, as he began to develop a reputation as a brilliant and original thinker. Turing's ability to think outside the box and approach problems from unique angles would later become one of his greatest strengths. His time at Sherborne, though challenging, helped to shape his character and hone his intellectual skills. In 1931, Turing enrolled at King's College, Cambridge, where he studied mathematics. Cambridge was a world-renowned center of learning, and it provided Turing with the opportunity to study under some of the greatest minds of his time. He thrived in this intellectually stimulating environment, quickly distinguishing himself as a top student. At Cambridge, Turing was exposed to a wide range of mathematical theories and concepts, many of which would influence his later work. He also formed important connections with other mathematicians and scientists who would become his collaborators and mentors. His time at Cambridge was a period of intense intellectual growth and discovery. His dissertation on the central limit theorem earned him a fellowship at the age of 22. This was a significant achievement, as the fellowship recognized his exceptional talent and potential. The central limit theorem, a fundamental concept in probability theory, was a challenging and complex topic. But Turing's innovative approach and deep understanding of mathematics allowed him to make significant contributions to the field. The fellowship provided him with the financial support and academic freedom to pursue his research interests, and it marked the beginning of his illustrious career. Turing's early achievements at Cambridge set the stage for his later groundbreaking work in computer science, cryptography, and artificial intelligence. His journey from a curious and determined young student to a pioneering scientist and mathematician is a testament to his extraordinary intellect and unwavering dedication to the pursuit of knowledge. In 1936, Turing published a paper that introduced the concept of the Turing machine, a theoretical device that could simulate any computer algorithm. This work was fundamental in the development of theoretical computer science, providing a framework for the concept of algorithms and computation. The idea of a universal machine that could perform any computation was revolutionary. It set the stage for future developments in computer science and artificial intelligence. During World War II, Turing played a crucial role at Bletchley Park, the British code-breaking center. His most notable achievement was the development of the Bomba, a machine that cracked the Enigma code used by the Nazis to encrypt their communications. The bomb's success was not just a technical feat, but a pivotal moment in the war. It allowed the Allies to intercept and decipher crucial enemy communications. Turing's leadership and innovation at Bletchley Park were instrumental in many Allied victories. The secrecy of their work meant that their contributions remained hidden for many years. After the war, Turing continued to make significant contributions to the field of computing. He worked on the design of the Automatic Computing Engine, ACE, and proposed the Turing test, a criterion for determining whether a machine can exhibit intelligent behavior indistinguishable from a human. The Turing test became a foundational concept in artificial intelligence, challenging scientists to consider the nature of thought and machine intelligence. Turing's work on the ACE project laid the groundwork for the development of modern computers. His vision of a universal machine capable of performing any task was beginning to take shape. Despite his professional success, Turing faced immense personal struggles. Alan Turing, a name synonymous with groundbreaking advancements in computer science and cryptography, was a man of extraordinary intellect and vision. His contributions during World War II, particularly in breaking the Enigma code, were pivotal in altering the course of history. However, behind the facade of his professional triumphs lay a life fraught with personal challenges and societal injustices. Turing's journey was not just a tale of scientific brilliance but also one of resilience in the face of adversity. In 1952, he was prosecuted for homosexual acts, which were illegal in Britain at the time. This period marked a dark chapter in Turing's life, as the very society he had helped protect turned against him. The trial was a public spectacle, and Turing, who had always been a private individual, found himself thrust into the harsh glare of public scrutiny. The court's decision was not just a legal judgment, but a moral condemnation, reflecting the deeply ingrained prejudices of the era. Turing's sexuality, which should have been a personal matter, became a tool for societal persecution. He chose chemical castration over imprisonment, and continued his work under increasingly difficult conditions. The choice was a harrowing one, reflecting the limited options available to him. Chemical castration involved taking estrogen injections, which had severe physical and psychological side effects. Turing's body began to change and he experienced significant emotional turmoil. Despite these challenges, he remained committed to his work, driven by an unyielding passion for science and discovery. His determination to continue his research, even under such oppressive conditions, is a testament to his extraordinary resilience and dedication. The conviction led to a significant decline in Turing's health and well-being. The physical and emotional toll of the chemical castration, combined with the societal ostracism he faced, began to wear him down. Turing, once a vibrant and energetic individual, found himself grappling with depression and a sense of isolation. His once sharp mind was clouded by the weight of his struggles, and his physical health deteriorated. The man who had once been at the forefront of scientific innovation was now battling to maintain his sense of self and purpose. He was stripped of his security clearance and found it increasingly difficult to continue his work. The revocation of his security clearance was a significant blow, as it effectively barred him from contributing to many of the projects he was passionate about. Turing's professional life, which had been a source of immense pride and fulfillment, was now marred by obstacles and restrictions. The scientific community, which had once celebrated his genius, now viewed him with suspicion and caution. Despite these setbacks, Turing continued to push the boundaries of his field, driven by an unwavering belief in the power of knowledge and innovation. On June 7, 1954, Alan Turing died from cyanide poisoning, a tragic end to a brilliant life. The circumstances surrounding his death were shrouded in mystery and speculation. Turing was found dead in his home, with a half-eaten apple by his bedside, which many believe was laced with cyanide. The image of the apple has since become a poignant symbol of his untimely demise. Turing's death was a profound loss to the world of science and humanity. His potential for future contributions was immense, and his passing left a void that could never be filled. His death was ruled a suicide, though some believe it may have been accidental. The official inquest concluded that Turing had taken his own life, driven by the immense pressures and injustices he faced. However, there are those who argue that his death may have been an accident, a tragic consequence of his experiments with chemicals. Regardless of the true nature of his passing, Turing's legacy endures. He is remembered not just for his scientific achievements but also for his courage in the face of adversity. Turing's life and struggles have inspired countless individuals to challenge societal norms and pursue their passions, regardless of the obstacles they may face. His story is a powerful reminder of the importance of compassion, understanding, and the relentless pursuit of knowledge. Alan Turing's legacy lives on through the countless innovations he inspired. Today, he is remembered as a pioneer of computer science, a war hero, and a symbol of the fight for justice and equality. His life and work continue to influence and inspire, proving that the impact of his genius will be felt for generations to come. Alan Turing, the man who cracked the code, left an indelible mark on the world. His story is a testament to the power of intellect and the enduring spirit of human curiosity.